Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming. My name is Jerry March. I am the Chief Operating Officer and a partner at KenKen Puzzle Company. Actually, before I start, I just wanted to know, how many of you folks know what KenKen is? Okay, so most of you do. That's great. Just a little background. KenKen is a logic and math puzzle that was brought to the United States a number of years ago, but was originally developed in Japan. We're currently in over 150 newspapers worldwide. We have hundreds of thousands of puzzles played every day on our website, on our iOS and our Android apps. And it's really the fastest growing puzzle since Sudoku. However, as we like to say, it's really Sudoku on steroids. It's a much deeper, and as far as we're concerned, a much more fun and addicting puzzle, and it's done by adults worldwide. But KenKen was brought to the United States a number of years ago by my partner, Bob Fuhrer, but it was invented in a Japanese classroom by our guest today, Tetsuya Miyamoto. Mr. Miyamoto has a very unique way of, a style of teaching, which he calls the art of teaching without teaching. And he used KenKen and other similar logic types of puzzles to teach children and to have them achieve in math, to teach them reasoning, creativity, perseverance, and develop their self-confidence. But the way he did it was very unusual, and rather than me go into it, I'd rather him explain to you how he used KenKen and his other puzzles and how he develops his teaching method. So rather than listen to me speak, I will introduce Mr. Miyamoto. And actually, before I do, I forgot, I was asked by the powers that be for you to all make sure that you turn off your personal embarrassment devices, whatever types of devices you have, to make sure it doesn't go off in the middle. So without further ado, here's Tetsuya Miyamoto.
Hi, everybody. Why must we learn and study? For what? It's for happy life. Happy life? What is it? Entering high-level university, working with good company, like Google, and getting high salary, like you. Is it always happy life? I don't think so. Happy life is a life that you live who you truly are. Nobody can teach you about that. You have to find it by yourself. A lot of knowledge and experiences are necessary. And you have to think with your own brain, long and deep. I ran a mathematics class for primary school students since 1993. My math class is unique. I am a teacher, but I don't like teaching. In fact, I don't teach. The art of teaching without teaching is my way. I had thought, how can I make students smart? Do you think that students become smart after careful explanation? No, not at all. If it is true, my job is a piece of cake. After careful explanation, students have an illusion that they can understand. But they cannot solve the problem by themselves. When I was young, I liked to teach and thought too much. My poor students could not think with their own brains. It's my mistake and sin. I changed my mind. Then, how can I make students smart? I found the answer at last. The essence of learning mathematics is to keep thinking. It doesn't matter whether you can solve or not. It doesn't matter whether you can understand or not. Do not want the answer, Just enjoy, try and error. Then someday, the correct answer will come up to you. Recently, I have many chances to drink with my former students. Of course, they're over 21 years old. All of my former students, I reunited, spent happy life. They enjoy challenges in life as they enjoyed trial and error in my math lesson in their childhood. It makes me happy because they are living evidences that Miyamoto method, the art of teaching without teaching, is really working. By the way, do you know KenKen? KenKen is a math puzzle. Look like this. You may see it in New York Times or LA Times. KenKen is now over 150 newspapers or magazines all over the world. And I am the inventor of KenKen. Now, I tell you my KenKen invention story. First 2 years after I founded my class, I had only math lessons for 4th grade to 6th grade of primary school students. Do you know that there are 4 kinds of math problems? Easy and fun, easy and no fun, difficult and fun, difficult and no fun. I make only interesting problems. I believe that only interesting problems can make students smart. They can catch students' hearts easily and never release. I had an interesting experience related to that belief. Do you remember we had a heavy earthquake in Japan, March 11th in 2011. It was Friday afternoon. I was walking on my way to home. The ground began to move suddenly. It was the biggest earthquake I've ever experienced, and I had lessons on next day and 2 days later. Transportation network was not recovered completely, but surprisingly, most of the students came to attend classes. A lot of aftershock occurred during lessons. I felt clearly, and I was scared. But no student raised their heads. They didn't even recognize aftershocks because they were devoted into my problem very, very deep. I was so surprised and impressed. How great. All of my students are not so smart because I don't select students. I accept my students first come, first served basis without an exam. So this miracle is something caused by the force of my problems. Almost all math problems for 4th grade to 6th grade were made by me in first 2 years. I wanted to start something new. Some parents who had 3rd grader asked me, please set up a class for 3rd graders. I considered it for 1 week. I didn't want to give them math problems. Rather, I wanted to give them materials which they enjoy trial and error. And I searched good materials for thinking, and I found it. It's a puzzle. I started puzzle class for third graders in 1995. They were absorbed in puzzle day by day. They became to think longer and deeper. I made many kinds of puzzles almost every day, but they were not enough. I needed puzzles that required all four operations, and I invented KenKen in 2003. First KenKen was 4x4 grid size addition only. And I created KenKen with addition only, 4x4 to 9x9 grid size. Then I created KenKen with variety of combinations of operations, such as addition and subtraction, multiplication only, multiplication and division, and all four operations with symbols. I continued to make KenKen one after another. Finally, I deleted math operations, which added additional challenge that made students think even harder. All trials were successful. At last, one KenKen world was completed. I did it! I couldn't stop screaming and dancing. I did it! I did it! Like Archimedes. I have made many kinds of puzzles. KenKen is one of them, but KenKen is special one. KenKen could make my students strive dramatically. They never give up. They never compromise. My teaching method, the art of teaching without teaching, where students have to struggle to figure out answers by themselves, have made them successful in many different areas in life. They become successful medical doctors, bankers, scientists, teachers, farmers, and artists. One of them even becomes a ballerina in famous ballet theater in Europe. Recently, I went to drink with my former student, who is the first generation of KenKen. He goes to the best medical school in Japan. He looked focused and determined toward the goal of his life. To me, KenKen clearly supports my students to have happy lives. So I'm looking forward to drink with more KenKen generations. Not only to my students, but KenKen also gives me many benefits. KenKen made me famous. KenKen made me rich. Now, I have classes in Manhattan and Tokyo. I live in Manhattan 8 months and live in Tokyo 4 months in a year. It's exciting and interesting. Before I came to Manhattan, I was already having a happy life in Tokyo. So I didn't need to do something new, but two experiences changed my thought in 2013. First experience began from one email. I previously was interested in only my classroom and only my students. I received an email from math teacher in Paris American School, Melissa. She said, "We are going to Japan with 18 students next April. Can we visit your classroom with my students? I'd like you to give a lesson to my students. I know your classroom is near Tokyo Station." I was surprised that she knew about me and my philosophy very much. I thought about it for 1 week because I cannot speak English very well. It's my serious weak point even now. But I decided to accept them. I believed it must be a beautiful experience for me and for them. Melissa and I exchanged email quite often. A few months later, 3 teachers and 18 students came to Tokyo. Students were 14 to 16 years old. As the first stage, I put 30 kinds of my books on the table. And I told them, I give you a book, pick one. But be careful, because you will try to solve it later. Including 3 teachers, everyone took a book and back to their seat. Then I said, I give you 50 minutes. Do as you like. Everybody began to solve. Nobody gave up. Melissa said to me, it's really amazing to see my students to continue thinking such a long time. I answered, it's the power of my book. Interesting problems can catch students' hearts easily and never release. The students of Paris wanted to meet Japanese students, so I sent an email to my former students in advance, and 17 students joined the event that day. Second stage was a puzzle contest with my new puzzles that no one had ever seen before. 3 talented former students had a fierce dead heat, and one of them became a champion. It was really exciting. Third stage was an exchange meeting of 1-to-1. The students of Paris talked slowly in the beginning, but a few minutes later, they began to talk with normal speed. I thought my former students could not understand, but I let them as it is. After that, most of my former students who joined the event went to study abroad. Final stage was karaoke. We moved to karaoke box and we sang only one song, You've Got a Friend by Carole King. Do you know that? When you're down and troubled and you need some loving care and nothing is going right. That song. I love that song very much, but nobody knew it. So I sent an email the YouTube URL of that song and asked them practice more than 100 times. We will sing this song at the end of the event, and we could sing aloud together. After that, I sent off Paris team at the station. It was one of the most beautiful days in my life. It was also the day I had the first time interested in students other than my own. 5 days later, Melissa gave me a heartwarming email. She said, it was the most memorable day like a dream, visiting Japan this time. I appreciate you and all staff from bottom of my heart. After reading this email, I thought, all students in American school come to Japan I will entertain you. This was an eye-opening experience to me. Here is a group of fashionable students who seemed completely uninterested in math, loved and benefited from my puzzles, and I wondered whether or not same would hold true in another country where students have less opportunity. I had a chance to visit a primary school in Chiang Rai, Thailand, a month after Melissa and her students came to see me. I had a plan to teach how to solve KenKen and how to make KenKen. I would tell them, if you can make more than 100 KenKen, I will bring them to the published company to publish the book. All the royalty of the book will be donated to your school. So I went to Thailand. And I had 90-minute lessons to 5th graders and 6th graders. Before the trip, I was warned they cannot even calculate. So I was very nervous, but it was not true. They enjoyed KenKen, just like my students. Some of them were much smarter than I expected. They could solve KenKen and they could make KenKen. I thought that the school all over the world called me. I will go to entertain you. These two experiences changed my thoughts dramatically. I wanted to have lessons with students in foreign countries. I was waiting and waiting, but nothing happened. I needed to grow myself, and I needed to challenge. What should I do next? Where should I go next to the center of Japan, near Tokyo Station? One idea came to me. It's Manhattan, New York, near Grand Central Station. I decided to move my classroom from Tokyo to Manhattan. Only 5 months later, this event happened. The biggest benefit from KenKen was that KenKen brought me to the New York City. I moved New York in February 10th, 2015 with green card. Thank you very much. Category E11. Before that, I had an interview in the United States Embassy in Tokyo. The counselor said to me, "Your visa is wonderful." I couldn't understand at all. I checked up category E11 on internet. Immigration department said it's for individuals in extraordinary abilities in the art, science, education, business, or athletic. Unbelievable. It's because of KenKen. I'm an ordinary man. I don't have any talent. Thank you, KenKen. KenKen was originally handmade by me. But the mass market, a KenKen generating program was required. KenKen Puzzle Company contracted with a pioneer in computer chess development and long-time president of the Computer Games Association, AI expert, Dr. David Levy, interviewed me extensively and applied this knowledge engineering to help design the algorithm that is known as generator. The generator verifies that there is only one solution in each puzzle. Sometimes solvers contact us, believing they have found the flaw in a puzzle. But up to now, no puzzle generated by generator has ever been found to have an error or alternative solution. I feel KenKen has unlimited possibilities. It's a dream of mine to create an online head-to-head competition platform where students from Thailand or Paris or the United States can create their own KenKen, solve each other's KenKen, and compete in the way where language isn't a barrier. Then KenKen will be a true international learning tool. Now, I show you how to make KenKen. Before that, let's go over the rule of KenKen. This is 4x4 addition only. You can use 1, 2, 3, 4. Every row, every column has 1, 2, 3, 4 once. Do not repeat same number on same line. Okay? You can use 1, 2, 3, 4. And the small numbers means sum of the numbers in heavy line. Two numbers make 7. What is two numbers? Only one combination. 4, 3. 4, 3. 4, 3 or 3, 4. Next, two numbers make 6. What is two numbers? 2, 4. 3 and 3 is against the rule. 2, 4 or 4, 2. Anyway, what is this? 3 and 4. Good. 3, 2, 4 or 3, 4, 2. Anyway, what is this? 1. Two numbers make 3. What is this? Great. Here is 7. Here is 4. What is this? 3 and 4. 2, 4, 4, 2. Here is 4. Then what is this? 2 and 4. 4, 3, 2. Then 1. Two number makes 3. 2. 4, 1, 2. Then 3. Two number make 4. Then 1. Two number make 7. Here is 4. What is this? 3 and 4. 4, 1, 3. Then 2. Perfect. Well done. But not the end. Let's check the answer. Every row, every column has 1, 2, 3, 4 ones. 3 plus 4 equals 7. 1 plus 2, 3. 3, 1, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 6. 3, 4, 7. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. Perfect. Next, I'm going to show you how to make KenKen. I usually make KenKen from the answer. I'm going to have make first block here. Sum of 1 to 1 equals 4. Second block here. Sum of 1, 2, 3, then 6. Next, 4 plus 3 equals 7. Next, 3 plus 4 equals 7. 4 plus 2 equals 6. 1 plus 2 equals 3. 3 plus 4 equals 7. It's a KenKen problem and its answer. I deleted answer number. I will delete answer number. Then, one KenKen baby just be born. My baby, how cute you are. Let's solve it. 3 numbers make 6. What is 3 numbers? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Anyway, what is this? 4, 3. 3 number make 4. Only one combination. 1, 2. That's right. Next. 2 number make 3. Here is 1. What is this? 2 and 1. 1, 2, then 3. Here is 1. What is this? 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, then 4 and 2. 1, 4, 2, then 3, 4, 3. Perfect. Let's check the problem by KenKen solver. Every KenKen has only one solution. If it has more than 2 solutions, it's fail. Let's check this problem. This soft is only for me. 3 number make 6. 2 number make 7. 3 number make 4. 2 number make 7. 2 number make 6. 2 number make 3. 2 number make 7. Let's check the answer. Only one solution. Perfect. Is there anybody who want to make KenKen? So,
Here, maybe I'll use one of these markers. That's okay.
okay.
Okay, cool. So I like to start with ones that like there's only one solution. So I might like box off this and make like a 9.
Mm-hmm.
Or should I put it?
Mm-hmm.
And then I might. Oh, thank you. Sorry. Okay. And then I would probably make this here a 5. And then I'd probably make this an 8. Sorry. And then make that a 7. And then I'd probably make this a 5. And then I'd probably make this a freebie. It's just a 3.
One moment, please. Does your KenKen has only one solution? Do you guarantee?
I'll have to see that. Sorry.
3, 4, 3.
That's a freebie. Is that okay? Or should I make it?
Only one. Hi. Only one, three. Hold on, now one. 5.
Oh wait, I think it's 5 in that one.
何これが違う。で、3で、7. And
Oh,
8. 8. Let's check the answer. Congratulations. Well done. Perfect. で、なんだっけ。It's okay. Thank you.
Should I take it up?
There are 3 ways of enjoying KenKen: to solve, to make, and to serve to somebody. The most important thing is to continue thinking long and deep. The toughest rival is not the person next to you. It's yourself in yesterday. Sometimes people ask my autograph in my book. I always write this: renew your best record day by day. I believe math is a puzzle. A puzzle is fun. Then math is fun. It's the best entertainment to progress yourself. Let's learn and study. Let's enjoy trial and error with your own brain for your happy life. Good luck. Thank you for listening.
What does the name KenKen mean?
Ken means wisdom. KenKen is wisdom squared. This kanji called Ken. It is used boy's name: Kenta, Kenji, Kenichiro. Wisdom. And here it's small too. It's squared.
Thank you for your talk. Are your classes available to the public?
Public? Yes, of course. I have class only on Saturday, 3rd grade to 5th grade.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you teach how do you teach the student do the KenKen? According to the examples you showed during your talk, it's all like you can use logic to just solve the problem once without trial. So is there a lot of instruction book you give kids to solve your KenKen puzzle, or it's just explore yourself?
Of course, and the first lesson, I tell them the rule. Every row, every column has 1, 2, 3, 4. Do not repeat same number on same line. That's all. Do it. Do it or go home as you like. Up to you. The learning English and learning mathematics, very different. And in the beginner, like me, English beginner, have to memorize so many things. But mathematics, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, that's all. After that, it's a problem of combination. It's not my business. Yours, that's right.
Did you teach your class just doing that for a whole year? I mean, there must have been more? Did each day they come and just get puzzles?
Puzzles is only for third grade. Fourth grade and fifth grade learn mathematics problem. And now I learn math class at the corner of 39th Street and 6th Avenue. And it's only on Saturday, so everybody welcome.
So this is the end of his speech, and thank you so much for participating today. And if you have any more questions, please feel free to ask him a question. So thank you so much for participating. Thank you.
Thank you very much.